to be here. I'm Janine.
And I'm Paul.
And just in case you were wondering. And we met 23 years ago over a coffee, and we've been working together ever since. And it's wonderful to be here. And today, thank you. Yes, it's been a long time. And today, we're going to share an activity with you. Here's what I did. And to do that, I'm going to, oh, you can't see it, can you? Hold on. Here's what I did. And I'm going to give you a little bit of context. I'm going to share a story with you. It all started in 2008 when, our slides are showing up a little bit funny, but that should say 2008, when we were invited to do some, actually we won a tender to work with Reading Borough Council. That's a council in the southwest of England. It has 2,000 people in it. And we were invited to introduce solutions-focused working. That's a lot of people. And so they wanted to develop well-being, work efficiency, and all those things. And rather than train everybody, because we couldn't, we actually developed 40 champions, and they took solutions focus into the council, and they did it really successfully. And we're going to meet Wendy, and this is Wendy. She is one of our champions. And she loved it so much that she invited us to take solutions focus into the community. And we trained champions there, and they took SF all the way. They worked on projects, for example, getting better street lighting, setting up community cafes, and they made a difference. And that took us to 2011, and we said, thanks, that's been wonderful. It's been great working with you. And Wendy went off to do different things, and we carried on working. And that was until 2021, when I got a phone call from Wendy. And she was now working for the legal team. And she said, we have a big restructure going on. There's a lot of unhappy people. It was a team of 120 people. They were supporting 6 councils, lawyers, and a mass population. She said, our team is unhappy. We need solutions focus. I've told my boss about you. Come in and help us. And we said, we'd love to. She said, help us build the team. And so we've worked with the legal team since 2021. We started off with team days, and we then got invited to run leadership programs because they liked it so much. And we've run a number of programs, which you can see up there, 5-day programs. And we're always changing our workshops and adding things. And on the second leadership workshop, it was the 5th day, big day, everyone has to present what they've done. Paul and I are sitting there over breakfast, as you do, thinking, what should we do today? We must open this day. And we decided that we wanted an activity that got people into their resources, got them feeling good and starting to think about what they brought to the day. We wanted them to identify their own skills, attributes, and qualities so that they could take them with them. And we also wanted it to be evidence-based, based on what they'd done and what they knew about themselves. So, here's what we did with them at the beginning of day 5 of their program.
Thank you. And we're going to do the same activity now as if we were on the course, and I'll add some commentary to it as well as we go along to distinguish what you're experiencing maybe from what they were experiencing. So like you, it was in person. Could you please take out a notebook and a pen? You've got your nice new Sol 2025 notebook if you'd like to use that, or any piece of paper. And on that piece of paper, just for yourself, and make sure that your neighbours do not see what you are writing, secretly, write 3 personal skills or personal qualities that you bring with you when you show up at a conference, at work, at home. 3 of your top personal skills or qualities. Now I see everyone is writing, and that's great. And for you, the only struggle would be, which 3 skills or qualities should I list? In Reading, we asked them this question and to write down 3 skills or qualities, and some of them struggle. They've not been asked that kind of question before, and they wonder what they are or if they dare write them down. So we give them an extra prompt if they're struggling. What would your best friend or one of your good colleagues say were some of your top skills and qualities? And that usually shifts them into writing down some of these skills and qualities. Now, keeping your skills and qualities to yourself, think about a time when you used at least one or maybe more of those skills and qualities to do something, to accomplish something, when it was manifested in what you were up to. And in a moment, in small groups, you're going to share a story, that story, in which you used those skills or qualities, without mentioning the skill or the quality. You keep that secret and hidden to yourself, because your colleagues, your 2 colleagues who you're going to work with, at the end of you sharing that story, are going to guess what skill or quality you had in mind. And you'll hear all the guesses, and then you can reveal which one you had written down. And then it's the next person's turn to tell a story, and the other 2 will guess their skill or quality. So we're going to be in groups of 3. Could you please find yourself a group of 3 in the next 20 seconds? What you have there then is an activity that you can use, and hope that you've enjoyed it. But of course this is a conference, so you have to do some work as well. And the work is this: what was interesting and solution focused about that activity? Anyone raise a hand and you can shout out in this acoustically enjoyable arena. What was solution focused about the activity? Yes, Catty. You see the resources in others, yes.
Curiosity about the resources and gossiping about them.
Yes, we're curious and we're having a gossip after we've heard the story.
You just said it, I was going to say resource gossip afterwards.
John's saying it's resource gossip in the story as well, yes. At the back.
The presenters don't give the answers.
Who don't give the answers?
The presenters.
Ah, yes, yes. The presenters don't give the answers till later. In Reading, they took it a little bit competitively. As soon as someone started telling a story, they'd go, persistence, resilience. And we added, don't say what you think it is till the end, so that you can appreciate lots of elements. And then, did some people guess qualities that you hadn't written down? Ah, and this is the secret element, the noticing more. And then, can people accept that compliment that they're being given, that affirmation? I know you can. In England, it's much more difficult. We say, oh no, that's not me. That's one of Mark's jokes. Attribute it to him. Yes, so you self-affirm in your list of resources. You find evidence, so it's evidence-based in your story, and then people guess. They may guess accurately, or they may guess some other resources. So this is a very economical way of doing all of those things.
Yeah, and our lawyers finished their programme. Our latest group of lawyers here are graduated from the Solutions Focus programme, so we feel like we're doing our bit because they are now using Solutions Focus in courtrooms. I know, they are finding judges far more friendly these days. They're noticing that social workers are doing their job better. And strangely, their technical systems seem to be being more friendly towards them. So this is our latest group who got to share and talk about what they did. And we hope you enjoyed what we did today. Thank you.